Have you ever paused, in the quiet space between one thought and the next, and felt a presence? Not a sound, not a sight, but a profound and unmistakable feeling that the universe is not a cold, empty void, but a living, breathing intelligence, and that it is intimately aware of you? This feeling, this subtle whisper that rustles the leaves of your consciousness, is the beginning of everything. It is the first, gentle tug on a thread that, if you choose to follow it, can unravel the entire tapestry of your current reality and reveal the magnificent hidden design beneath. We are taught from our earliest days to seek our fortune in the external world. We are told to work harder, to push further, to climb higher, to accumulate more. We chase success as if it were a destination on a distant horizon, always just out of reach. We believe that abundance is a finite resource, a prize to be wrestled from a competitive world. This mindset, born from a place of separation and scarcity, is the very veil that obscures the truth from our sight. The ancient wisdom traditions, from the Vedic seers to the Platonists, from the Sufi mystics to the Buddhist masters, have all proclaimed a different reality. They tell us that the cosmos is an abundant, overflowing fountain of energy and consciousness, that we are not separate drops in this ocean, but the entire ocean itself, contained within a single temporary drop. Your financial reality, your experience of prosperity or lack, is not a random occurrence. It is a precise, albeit complex, reflection of your inner state, a mirror held up by the universe to show you the landscape of your own soul. When you feel constricted, anxious, or unworthy, the world reflects that constriction back to you. When you cultivate a state of inner expansion, trust, and self-worth, the universe has no choice but to mirror that expansion in the form of opportunities, resources, and synchronicity. This is the great work. This is the sacred alchemy. It is not about changing the world. It is about transforming the self that perceives the world, and the universe, in its infinite compassion, is constantly sending us guides, maps, and keys to aid us in this transformation. It speaks a language that transcends words, a language of pattern, symbol, and resonance. You encounter this language in your dreams, in the chance meeting that changes your life's course, and most pervasively, in the repeating numerical sequences that appear like divine graffiti on the canvas of your everyday life. A glance at the clock at 11:11. A receipt that totals $23.23. An address, a phone number, a license plate. The same digits, following you, haunting you with their mysterious persistence. The rational mind, the part of us trained for survival in the material world, dismisses these as meaningless coincidences, the random noise of a chaotic existence. But the soul, the part of us that remembers its cosmic origin, stirs with recognition. It knows these are not errors. They are synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that reveal an underlying order, a hidden connection between your inner world and the outer cosmos. In the realm of mystic philosophy, numbers are considered the fundamental architecture of reality. Pythagoras called them the language of the gods. In this sacred view, each number is not merely a quantity but a quality. It is a unique frequency, a specific archetypal energy that influences the fabric of consciousness itself. To understand the numbers that are appearing in your life is to receive a direct transmission from the source, a personal blueprint for your awakening and alignment. There is a powerful convergence on the horizon, a shift in the cosmic climate that is opening a gateway of heightened potential. This is a time when the veils between the worlds grow thin, when the spiritual frequencies that govern abundance and manifestation become more accessible and potent. It is a tide in the affairs of the soul, and for those who are prepared, it offers not just a chance for incremental improvement, but for a quantum leap in their lived experience. During such times, specific numerical codes vibrate with intensified power, acting as master keys that can unlock deeper chambers of your potential. We will journey together through 6 of these potent archetypal keys. Each one is a teacher, a guide, and a liberator. But I must prepare you. The final key we will explore is unlike the others. It is the master cipher, the transformation code. It does not merely open a door, it dissolves the very walls of limitation, allowing you to step into a new state of being, where abundance is not something you have, but something you are. Before we cross this threshold together, your conscious participation is required. This is not a passive viewing, it is an active ritual of co-creation. Please pause this video for a moment, close your eyes, place a hand over your heart, feel the rhythm of your own life force. Then, as you open your eyes, type this sacred declaration into the comments below. I am a conscious conduit for cosmic abundance. My heart is open, my mind is still, and I am ready to receive the codes of my highest destiny. This act is a powerful signal, both to your own subconscious and to the universe, that you are no longer a spectator, but an active participant in your own awakening. Let us begin with the first and most foundational key, the number 7, the vibration of sovereign stillness. In our hyper-connected, perpetually stimulated world, silence has become a stranger. We fill every empty moment with noise, with music, with podcasts, with the endless scroll of social media. We fear silence because, in the silence, we are forced to meet ourselves. The number 7 is a divine rebellion against this tyranny of noise. It is the frequency of the sacred pause, the conscious withdrawal from the outer world to commune with the inner. The mystic poet, Rumi, implored us to sell your cleverness and purchase bewilderment. The energy of 7 is that bewilderment, the profound, awe-filled silence that arises when the chattering mind is finally stilled. Imagine your awareness as a vast, deep lake. The winds of worry, the storms of desire, and the ripples of fear constantly agitate its surface. In this state of turbulence, the water is muddy. You cannot see the treasures that lie on the bottom. You cannot perceive the hidden currents that guide your life. The number 7 is the calm that settles over the water. It allows the sediment of your thoughts to settle, revealing a clarity so profound that you can see all the way to the depths of your own being. This is not a passive state. It is the most dynamically creative state there is, for it is from this stillness that all truly inspired action is born. When you align with the vibration of 7, you stop reacting to the world and start responding from a place of deep, inner knowing. You realize that the power to shape your reality does not lie in frantic doing, but in profound, intentional being. The question 7 poses to you is this: in the relentless chase for external validation, what priceless parts of your own soul have you left behind in the silence? From the deep stillness of 7, we naturally flow into the second key, the number 23, the energy of graceful surrender and trust. There are times in every life when effort alone is not enough, when pushing, striving, and forcing only lead to greater resistance and frustration. It is at these precise moments that the number 23 begins to appear, like a gentle hand on your shoulder, encouraging you to release your grip. This number embodies the ancient Taoist principle of Wu Wei, often translated as effortless action or the art of non-doing. This is not inaction or laziness. It is the action of the reed in the river, which does not fight the current but bends with it, thereby surviving the storm that breaks the rigid oak. 23 is the energy of the dawn. It does not force the night to end, but patiently, inevitably, allows the light to return. It arrives when you are trapped in cycles of overthinking, when you are trying to solve a problem with the same mind that created it. It is a message from the universe that you are being invited to trust an intelligence greater than your own limited, egoic mind. When you see this number, it is a call to practice the exquisite art of surrender. Surrender is not defeat, it is a profound intelligence. It is the recognition that you are a part of a vast flowing river, and that trying to swim against the current is an exhausting and futile endeavor. The moment you relax, turn onto your back, and trust the current to carry you, you begin to move with a grace and ease you never thought possible. The question 23 asks is, what in your life are you currently forcing? Where can you, just for today, replace striving with trust? With the foundation of stillness and the flow of trust established, we come to the third key, the number 6, the vibration of the sacred architect. In a culture obsessed with virality and instant, overnight success, the number 6 is a testament to the timeless power of patience, discipline, and enduring love. This is the energy of the master craftsperson, the devoted parent, the faithful gardener. It is not concerned with flash-in-the-pan success, but with building a legacy, a life of substance, meaning, and profound inner stability. 6 aligns perfectly with the Buddhist principle of right livelihood and right effort. It is about channeling your energy into work that is ethically sound, that contributes to the well-being of the world, and that is performed with a quality of mindful presence. This is not the energy of the hustle, it is the energy of the heartfelt commitment. It is the power of showing up, day after day, not for external applause, but for the silent, inner satisfaction of creating something true and beautiful. The number 6 is also the number of the hearth and home, representing the cultivation of inner harmony and emotional balance. Before you can build an empire in the world, you must first build a sanctuary within your own soul. This number asks you to tend to your inner world with the same care and devotion you would give to a precious garden. Pull the weeds of toxic thoughts, water the seeds of compassion and self-worth, create an inner environment of such peace and stability that external circumstances cannot easily shake you. The energy of 6 is supported by the cosmic principle of Saturn, the taskmaster, the lord of karma. Saturn does not reward haste or deception, it rewards integrity, responsibility, and slow, steady, unwavering effort. The rewards that come through the vibration of 6 are not fleeting, they are deep-rooted, unshakable, and generational. The question 6 places before you is, what are you building with your life? Is it a fragile structure of sand, dependent on the next wave of popular opinion, or is it a temple of stone built on the bedrock of your authentic values and consistent loving effort? Now we turn inward to the fourth key, the number 15, the energy of the liberated heart. There comes a point on the spiritual path where discipline and structure can, if we are not careful, become another form of prison. The number 15 arrives as the liberator. It carries the vibration of emotional freedom, release, and the conscious choice to walk the middle path. This number is a beautiful synthesis of the foundational, secure energy of the number 1, representing the self, and the transformative, freeing energy of the number 5, representing change and experience. 15 is the moment when the disciplined practitioner realizes that the ultimate goal of all spiritual practice is not more discipline, but more freedom. Freedom from the conditioned mind, freedom from the shackles of fear, freedom from the need for external validation. This number often appears when you feel trapped by your own routines, when your life has become a well-managed but joyless operation. It is a call to inject a dose of conscious spontaneity, to breathe fresh air into the soul. It echoes the Buddha's core teaching of the middle way, the path of liberation that avoids the extremes of sensual indulgence on one hand and severe asceticism on the other. It is the path of mindful balance. When you see 15, it is an invitation to ask yourself, where has my life become rigid? Where have I confused control for safety? It encourages you to release outdated emotional baggage, to forgive old wounds, and to give yourself permission to experience more joy, more play, and more authentic self-expression. The freedom offered by 15 is not a reckless abandonment of responsibility, but a conscious, joyful dance within the sacred container of your life. The fifth key is the number 17, the vibration of the starseed and the alchemy of patience. This is perhaps one of the most mystical and deeply spiritual numbers we will discuss. It is the number of the spiritual warrior who works in silence, whose battles are fought and won on the inner planes long before they manifest in the outer world. 17 is the energy of the hermit, the seer, the one who withdraws from the crowd not out of misanthropy, but to gain a higher perspective. It combines the pioneering, assertive energy of the number 1 with the deep mystical intuition of the number 7. This is not an energy of quick visible results. It is the energy of invisible germination. Think of a seed buried in the dark, cold earth. From the surface, nothing appears to be happening, but beneath the soil, a profound alchemy is taking place. The seed is breaking open, sending roots deep into the darkness and gathering the strength to push toward the light. Your most important work often happens in these 17 phases, the periods of waiting, of gestation, of inner transformation that are unseen and unapplauded by the world. This number is a powerful reminder that your spiritual journey is valid, even when you have no external evidence to prove it. When you see 17, it is a direct message from your higher self and your spiritual guides. Keep going. We see you. The work you are doing in the dark is sacred and necessary. Your dawn is coming. Numerologically, 1 + 7 = 8, the number of karma, infinity, and manifest power. This tells you that the inner work you are doing during this phase is not in vain. It is building spiritual momentum that will soon erupt into your material reality in a powerful, tangible way. The question of 17 is, can you trust the universe enough to honor the sacredness of your unseen progress? And now we arrive at the culmination, the master cipher, the number 35, the transformation code. This number is the grand synthesis, the moment when the spiritual preparation meets its material manifestation. It is the frequency of the conscious miracle. 35 combines the creative, expressive, and joyful energy of the number 3 with the freedom-loving, adventurous, and transformative power of the number 5. This is not a gentle nudge, it is a powerful catalyst for quantum change. This number appears when you are on the very edge of a monumental leap in your consciousness and your life. You have done the inner work. You have cultivated stillness, learned to trust, built your inner stability, liberated your heart, and practiced the alchemy of patience. Now the universe is presenting you with the opportunity to make the jump. 35 is the code that unlocks the door to your next level of being. It often shows up when you are faced with a critical choice, a choice between the safety of the known and the thrilling uncertainty of your soul's calling. This number is the final, unequivocal sign that you are ready to leave a job that no longer serves you, ready to start that business, ready to speak your truth in a relationship, ready to fully embody the prosperous, powerful, and free individual you were always meant to be. The energy of 35 does not ask for timid steps. It invites a leap of faith. It assures you that the net will appear. But you must jump first. This is the essence of mystical manifestation. The universe meets you at the point of your greatest courage. When you align with 35, you understand that prosperity is not just about money, it is about the freedom, the experiences, the growth, and the joy that money can facilitate. It is about living a life that is so authentically, vibrantly yours, that abundance becomes a natural byproduct of your alignment. The ultimate question, 35 asks, is the most important one you will ever answer. Are you finally ready to claim the magnificent reality that has been waiting for you all along? If this transmission has resonated with the very core of your being, if you feel the truth of these codes stirring within your soul, I invite you to solidify this energetic connection. You can support this channel and the continued sharing of these mystic philosophies by tapping the thanks button below. This is a beautiful karmic exchange, a conscious flow of energy that affirms your participation in this co-creative process. In the words of the ancient law, as you give, so shall you receive. As we conclude, carry this final empowering mantra with you as you move forward. I am not a victim of my circumstances. I am the architect of my reality. I walk in harmony with the cosmos, and I am eternally open to its infinite grace and abundance. Go forward now, not with a heavy heart, but with the light of awakened knowing. The codes are being revealed. The path is unfolding before you. You are not alone on this journey. The entire universe is conspiring to support your awakening. All that is required is for you to take the next step with faith, with courage, and with an open heart.